What's up, everyone? So I am back. Today we're gonna basically be trying to get this thing road ready again. I'm gonna kind of play with the water pump gaskets because I think one of them are leaking. There's four because there's a spacer in there, and they're like these really crappy felt ones. So I'm gonna kind of play with that. Then I'm gonna mess with the harness so it stops ignition cutting like it was before. Try to like tie that up and make sure it doesn't fly around anymore because everything's kind of like zip tied and tossed in there for now until I get that botched roll cage fixed. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of just like time lapse it or time lapse me pulling the water pump off and stuff, and then we should get to some driving. All right, hopefully problems don't come around and we can actually do fun stuff with it this time. I didn't end up finding a leak with the gasket, so I didn't change it for the water pump, but I did kind of like reposition all the clamps on the hoses and stuff so they're more on the bead roll. But I couldn't find like evidence of a leak except so I'm guessing it's coming from a hose or one of the piping pieces, and it's just going to the dropping on the floor and evaporating because it's water, and that's why I can't like find it running down the engine block or anything like that. I thought I did, but it was coming from somewhere else. But yeah, so got some more water in it, or distilled water, and everything is clamped up. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and start trying to bleed it a little bit and possibly start driving it around a little bit. If not, oh wait, not yet. I forgot I need to do the stupid harness thing, stop it from turning on and off, but I'll do that right now, and then we'll start bleeding it and start getting to driving. Well, I was looking in the wrong place the entire time. Look at this. It's a bad ground. So when this shakes, you can hear the relays going on and off. That is probably my problem. It's actually not even that tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, and then we should be totally clear to drive this thing. All right, so I bolted it in there a little bit better. I put it behind the plate, and look at this. No flickering ECUs. Now it's time to bleed the car. I'm really glad I got this figured out because this was super annoying and was really limiting me to be able to actually drive this thing. I have more problems. So listen to the fuel pump. Do you hear it gurgling? It's because it's not building up pressure again. So I think I went through another O-ring. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart and figure this problem out now, and hopefully I can figure out a permanent solution to it, because this is getting a little annoying and I just want to drive the car. So yeah, shouldn't be too hard though. I'm gonna knock it out really quick. You guys have already seen me do it, so I'll finish this and we'll start driving the car for real this time. So the O-ring looked fine. I replaced it anyway, but I'm pretty sure the car was just jacked up too high, and I have like half a tank, so it wasn't picking anything up. Let's see what happens now. There it is. I just need to add more gas to it. Otherwise, I think it's fine now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start bleeding it, and we'll get to driving like I said. Let's go take it for a spin. 200 degrees right now. So between here and 220 is where I want it to sit. Back down now that I started moving, so it looks like it's gonna sit at about 200, which is perfect. All right, so temps are kind of where I want it. It would go to 200 sitting still and then drop back down to like 190, 195, so that's perfect. That means it's probably gonna just stay there. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is there's a lot of steam coming out where the blow-by would be coming, and I'm kind of worried that there's water getting in there somehow. And if that's where my water leak is, there's going to be a big problem, but I don't think it is. The thing is, when the engine sits a while, all the rust and stuff in there and all the shit that's been building up just from the old oil sitting in there before I bought it, I think that's what it's burning off, but I don't know. It always makes you a little nervous. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the harness in and get my like registration in the car and stuff. Just kind of be prepared to be pulled over, and we're gonna do a little bit more street driving with it. I'm thinking about bringing it on the freeway. I'm not totally sure yet. I got to get a little more confident in the car's ability and not turning off or breaking down. But yeah. So throw the harness in really quick, and then we'll do some more driving. So I got my harnesses slapped in there, and another thing I did is I raised the back of the hood so I could evacuate some of the hot air that would heat soak in there, and let the fans kind of like bring the air through the engine bay and out over the windshield. There's a little liner right here that I took out, and then I put some spacers and longer bolts in on the latch. What I also might actually do, because what's kind of restricting it, is if you look, there's like a little like rib that comes down from the hood, and I can trim that off because this is like kind of 2 layers pretty much bonded together, so you can cut that without damaging the top of the hood, and it gets a little bit of weight reduction from the fronts, and they got the engine up there, but this should make a pretty big difference on cooling this car down. This is what a lot of people do. I'm sure you've seen it before, and yeah, I guess once we take it out we can see what the difference is. Okay, so I tried to take the car out again last night and I ran out of gas. But other than that, everything has been running really well. So I'm gonna close out the video with a little montage of me taking it to go get groceries. So hopefully it doesn't break down. It shouldn't. I've been test driving it more and it hasn't had any issues. But yeah, so go ahead and cut to the montage, and yeah. Alright, so we made it. We got all the groceries, and yeah, everything worked pretty well. No problems. So I'll say that this car is gonna hopefully see the streets more. I was super worried about cops though, because this thing's like a lot louder than I thought it would be on the streets. Like, it's really hard to keep it or the volume down and keep it in a high gear. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for next time. Hopefully we'll do more driving, and we'll be going to the track soon, like I said, once this roll cage is done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.